Hey guys, this is Mr. Hayes, and throughout the day I've had questions about colored pencils and color in general. So what I'm going to do is a really quick demo on, first of all, the color wheel, and second of all, colored pencils. So we're going to get started. Sorry that went out of focus. I'll try to keep my hand on here. First thing, we're going to talk color wheel. Now, primary, secondary, and intermediate colors. Primary colors come in a color triad or triangle. So we're looking at something like this, all right, with red at the top, yellow on the left, blue on the right. That's our primary triad, okay? And I'm going to zoom in so you can get a better look at this. Our secondary triad, make another triangle like the Star of David, and we look at our colors. Yellow and blue make green, okay? Blue and red make violet. Red and yellow make orange. So we have half of our color wheel right here, okay? We've got the primary colors, red, yellow, blue, and then we have orange, green, violet. Now, if I go around the wheel and I take a look, I can say for intermediate colors, my first one would be a combination of red and violet, which would make red violet. My next one would be blue and violet, which would be blue violet. My third one would be blue and green, which is blue green. My fourth one would be yellow and orange, which makes yellow, or no, yellow and green, which makes yellow green. Sorry about that. And then we have yellow and orange, which makes yellow orange. And we have orange and red, which makes red orange. Now realize when I say those colors, I always say the primary color first. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 colors in a color wheel. There aren't any other colors in the world. There are darker hues and tints and shades and intensities of color, but these are the 12 colors we have. Now we have intermediate colors too. Intermediate colors are white, gray, brown, and black. Again, intermediate colors are white, gray, brown, and black. We're not going to talk about them right now as much as we are these colors. Now, a thing to know about color. Some colors go really good with each other, like red, red violet, violet, even blue violet, all go well. You can mix them together, even to blue. And that's called analogous. So any colors that are analogous or next to each other on the color wheel will blend well with each other. Okay? Those all blend well with each other. Now, the ones you want to avoid, blending-wise, are red and green, orange and blue, violet and yellow, yellow-green, red-violet, red-orange, blue-green, blue-violet, yellow-orange. If they are directly across from each other on the wheel, if I go across the wheel and I can divide it in half, this side and this side, you can put those colors next to each other, but you never want to blend them together to try to make a better version of, say, yellow-green by adding red-violet to it. That's not what you're going to get. You're going to get grays and blacks from mixing these two, which would be called complementary colors, together. So if you want a gray or a black that, say, most of your painting is done in shades of green, and you want a black or a gray that would work with those colors, you would add red in there, and that would work pretty well in your painting. So it's good for making the blacks and grays you want, but not good at all for making brighter colors. Now I want to talk a little bit about colored pencils. Now colored pencils, I've watched people work with them today, and people are struggling a little. Now, what you need to understand, first of all, is I am not the best colored pencil artist out there. I had to learn this by watching videos. That's how I got good at it. So this is basically what I've learned. You want to have a good point on your pencils. So if I look up here at my camera, that's got a good point on it. I'm going to start by putting yellow in my green triangle here. And I'm going to use kind of a medium pressure and an oval or a circular pattern with my coloring. Now, I used to have kids go very lightly, and what I found is it took a long time to get the same result. And then after watching the video and learning from someone who knows more than I do, I found that this worked out quite a bit better. Now I'm going to grab my green and I'm going to go over my yellow area. Same thing, circular pattern. And I find that when you're blending colors, or you want a color, it's always good to blend in a like color to make it more intense or to bring it out a little more. I think that mixing yellow and green just makes for a better green color. So we're just going to go in, try and get it as even as possible. Now I could even go with a darker green yet. I don't have that with me. But I can also add blue in there because blue and yellow make green. So we'll try that too. So I'm going in with this green. The trick is with the circular pattern, you can make smaller circles. And you want to keep your pressure about the same. And my green is turning out. But I think I might want to put a little bit of blue in there. So I'm going to do that. Yeah, that's a definite improvement. Yeah, that's more the color I was looking for. And colored pencils work really well if you blend colors within the same color family. Another way to judge that is warm colors work good together and cool colors work good together. But it doesn't always work to mix a warm color with a cool color. Just reds, yellows, oranges, even a red violet can work. And then blues, greens, and yellow can be considered cool too. But that just makes a better color green. Now I'm not sure how that's turning out on the video. You'll have to kind of trust me there. It does make a pretty decent green color. Let me turn a light on here and see if that helps. Not really. Okay, so you're layering your colors to get the color green you want, or it could be the orange. Now we'll try an orange color. And again, I'm going to start with my yellow in a circular pattern. About medium pressure. Don't want to put heavy pressure on. I'm going in that oval pattern, trying to stay as under control as I can. And then I will add the orange after that. So I got my yellow again. Now I'm going to go with my orange. And I'm hoping that this is turning out pretty decent on the video. And you might be saying, well, why is he just going with orange? I just think that putting a little yellow in makes for a better color. I'll even put an orange color in for when I'm trying to create a red. I think it makes it look more lifelike and real instead of cartoony. And nothing wrong with cartoony if that's what you're looking for. But if what you're trying to create is a real color, really realistic looking orange for a picture, probably going to want to go with a blend. Now, again, this is more of a yellow-orange, so it would be here. So What I would like to do now is take a little red and make it a little deeper orange. So here's we go. Kind of exciting around here today. We got us a new shop teacher, and I think it's going to work out really well. And now I'm getting more of the red or the orange I want. It's a little grainy here. Kind of want to smooth that out. But that oval or circular pattern really seems to help in terms of getting a nice even patch of color. I'm going to go back in with my orange. And that's kind of the orange I want. Now our last one to look at today is violet. And that can be purple. Violet and purple are the same thing. For art purposes, we're going to go with violet. So I'm going to start with my blue, because blue and red make violet. And so we're going to go with that oval pattern and try and keep the pencil up on its point as much as possible. I'm still holding in the middle so that you guys can see the actual movement of the pencil. And now I'm going to go in with my red. I could go in with a pink. I might go in with pink first, because I don't have a purple colored, well, I guess I do have a purple colored pencil. But I like the effect that the pink has on the blue. Gives you a nice subtle violet. It's probably not the purple you want to end with, but it gives you a nice base to work from. Okay. Now we'll go in with our purple. Now, a lot of times the paper has a lot to do with how your colors turn out. The heavier the paper, I've found, and I mean other people might have found something different. The heavier the paper, the better the colors turn out. I'm going to add a little red to this. Let's see if I can't get the purple I want. And that's a little closer now. And the thing with colored pencils is you got to be patient. Our lunch period's about over. I'm going to have kids coming in here in a minute, so I kind of want to wrap this up for you guys. Not too bad. I like what I got. And you can see the color differences. It's not perfect, but it's not bad. If I were going to make a blue, I would probably go with a light blue, and there's a darker blue, not a violet. If I were going to go with red, I would probably go with a light layer of orange where you don't have medium pressure, and then medium pressure with the red to get you a good red color. Yellow, I'm just going to use straight yellow with. It doesn't always react well with blending. There we go with a little bit of color theory, a little bit of color wheel. Again, complementary colors look good next to each other. They don't look good when you mix them together unless you're looking for a particular black or gray. I just thought this might be helpful for you guys, and I hope you're having a great day. I love you and take care.